Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
You can't help but look at this map I pulled up. I mean, when I started the radio show, the first station we did it in was down in Mesa. And I came home down Pima Road.
Yeah.
Every day.
The one. Yeah.
And shortly after starting the show in 86 or 87, the whole drive home, there was smoke bellowing out of the Rio Verde area, a massive fire. And then there was another one about 2002. There was another one. I mean, there's hardly any place you can hike or ride your horses
and not see scarred
and not
earth.
See, yeah,
right.
Some. So, and then now I don't want to go political. I really don't. But then City of Scottsdale ended up deciding we're not going to supply water out there anymore. And then the homeowners got together and built a solution to that. But if I were writing your homeowner's policy and you were in that kind of environment, I might get a little proactive myself.
Yeah, right. Try to find out what's going on in the neighborhood and with vegetation and all those things. And Mike, I want to point out, Mike is absolutely right on that interview from last week. We are seeing this evolution with technology, and now they're changing the way, insurance companies are changing the way that they're analyzing these areas. But interestingly enough, there's an even more recent development. We've all heard about AI, right? And artificial intelligence. And now the data sets, instead of looking backwards with a zip code or a town or an experience over a 30-year period, that's grouping houses together. That's typically how the insurance companies have worked. They group houses of 20, 50, 80, hundreds, thousands of houses together in a zip code, and they make a judgment on those houses. So you might get these waves of letters that you were talking about, Rosie, that get cancellations. But what's happening now is they're building these AI models. When you can think about the AI can scrape the county assessor's webpage, find out what kind of roof you have, find out when that last permit was filed on your roof repair, they can get down to homeowner level information. Oh, yeah. What's the position of the home? What's the slope? What's the vegetation through satellite imagery? The great part about some of this technology, everybody, I'm just going to say this because AI can be a rough topic, but this is an evolution that's starting to come now to the homeowners insurance market, where if you can have your individual home judged, not just in a zip code, not just in a township, but you can have your individual home judged versus a neighbor who maybe has trees touching their roof or hasn't fireproofed their house. We are starting to see some insurance companies embrace that, and that it's long overdue. We need to get it down to that level so individual homes can be covered and not have to be at the expense of the group, right? If you're doing the right things, protecting your home from fire, that should be a great way for an insurance company to decide if they're going to cover you or not.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona home.